So this business is not about creating business cards, LLC. I didn't talk about contracts or different things like that, what to put in a contract. I need help with the legal side. I need help creating a fancy business website and different things like that. Those things do not matter. Concentrate on these money generating activities and you will go far. What's up YouTube, Bismath here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to actually make money wholesaling real estate. Now, before we go on, you also smash that like button to really support this channel, and then just comment down below on what do you think is stopping you from actually making money in your real estate wholesaling business. What's stopping you from actually generating revenue? Do you think it's this or that? And hopefully we can discover that a little bit more in this video, and I'll give you all tips and different things to concentrate on and focus on to really make money wholesaling real estate. And then you all, if you're interested in any of the tools, resources I use in my wholesaling real estate journey, check the links in the description. I use different softwares to generate leads, and I have an online course if you're interested in learning how to wholesale A to Z. So this video is actually in response to a video I made a few weeks ago on what I wish I knew before starting wholesaling real estate, and you all absolutely love that video. And so I'm just going to make a response to this video on one of the bullet points I made, and that bullet point was concentrate on money generating activities in your business. What actually makes you the money in this business? And then I'll talk about other things not to really concentrate on that you don't have to worry about in this business, because I always get DMs about this, about that. I'm all like, you all are concentrating on the wrong things. Do this. The first thing I want to talk to you all about, probably the most important part of this business in generating revenue, is put yourself in front of sellers. How do you put yourself in front of sellers? All right, one of the best methods is to call them. Cold calling, you all. I'm sending direct mail, doing texting, just sending out your marketing and actually putting yourself in front of a seller, going to every seller appointment, especially in your beginning stages, so you can learn how to navigate a seller, how to work with a seller and different emotions and what to say and just how the appointment goes. You all just put yourself in front of people who are in distressed situations that need to sell their property. Like I said, one of the best ways that I like to do in my business is by cold calling, putting yourself in front of them, or by sending direct mail so they can call you. All right, you all. And I know with cold calling, you need to generate good leads, but I'm not here to talk about that, because the leads, I'm not going to talk about PropStream or anything like that. I just want you all to just focus on these things, because I have videos on how to get the best leads using different softwares like PropStream. Link down below if you are interested. I have people DM me talking about setting up an LLC, making a website, people making business cards. Like, why are you making business cards when you're just starting this business? Like, you don't need that at all. You need to make money. You don't need to make business cards. You don't need to concentrate on making a fancy website. If your main marketing source is PPC, which is like Google ads and Facebook ads, yes, you need a website, but don't concentrate so much on the aesthetics of it or the structure of a business, especially when you're first starting out. You need to just go straight to the point, and then you can build off of these other things so you can build your business. For example, for me, I went straight to putting myself in front of the seller through direct mail, through calling them, through following up with them, and then later, that's when I was able to set up an LLC. I set up an LLC probably after 2 deals that I'd done in this business. And so you all make sure you concentrate on putting yourself in front of a seller, because that's what actually gets you the deal. That's what actually makes you money in this business. So the next thing I want to talk about on what actually makes you revenue in this business is putting yourself in front of cash buyers. So the first part was putting yourself in front of sellers. Now we're talking about putting yourself in front of buyers. So with buyers, especially in the beginning, when you get to know your cash buyers early on, they let you know which are the hottest zip codes to target. They let you know what kind of properties other buyers are buying, what price ranges people are buying for, what kind of repairs they like to do. Is this mostly a landlord city or a flipper city, and different things like that. And so all of these other questions, so I get questions like, oh, how do I find the best zip codes? Or how do I know the ARV or my offer price? But when you put yourself in front of a cash buyer, they let you know all of these things. That's really huge for your business because you know what should be your buying price to actually sell the deal and actually generate money in your business. So put yourself in front of cash buyers, you all. Do not try to understand the legal parts of everything. Oh, in my assignment contracts, do I need this? Do I need that? And different things like that when you actually get in front of a cash buyer. But just put yourself in front of them. Ask them if they do assignments on contracts and different things like that. Have they worked with other wholesalers before? And their different experience like that, you all. So really concentrate on putting yourself in front of investors, in front of cash buyers. Third thing I want to talk about is networking with other wholesalers and investors around your area. Networking with another wholesaler, you can JV. So it's not just about networking with them, it's about networking with them in a way where you bring value to them, and in turn, they bring value to you. Like in a JV deal where you all can split a wholesale fee. In the beginning, you have to understand your place, right? You can't just be like, oh, let's JV, and you're not doing nothing and you don't know anything. Learn yourself, you all. Don't go up to an investor and somebody and ask them simple questions because honestly, they just don't have the time for that. There's enough resources on Google and YouTube for that. Learn up your stuff, actually start working on it on your own, and then you can reach out to them when you know you can actually add value to someone's life. Let's say you bring them food, let's say you just bring them deals, let's say they just love analyzing deals for you. Bring them a complex deal and have their brain work, have them get super excited about that on what they would do with something. And then talking about networking, go to these RIA groups, go to different things that they may have through Zoom because of what's going on in this world. And the thing I want to tell you all is don't just stick to going to these events, right? You have to concentrate on, okay, you have to be strategic. Okay, I'm going to these events, I'm meeting people. Okay, what's the next step? How can I make money doing this? How can I monetize it? But of course you want to help and serve first, but you need to make money, right? You need to actually generate revenue from doing this. It's like watching YouTube videos about wholesaling, like a video like this, you all. It's good that you are watching and learning how to wholesale real estate, but what really makes the difference is you at taking action on what you're learning, right? If I'm talking about these money generating activities, start doing that. Start concentrating on putting yourself in front of sellers, putting yourself in front of cash buyers, and networking. Don't just watch my videos, you all. Actually act upon it. The last thing I want to talk about on how to actually generate revenue in this wholesaling real estate business is to follow up with your sellers. And I know this is more tactical, more practical, but you all, this thing is so important, you all. Put them on a follow-up. I put reminders on my phone for different sellers that have their name and different things. I have their address. I put them in my contacts sometimes and different things like that. You all need to follow up because the deals are in the follow-up. The money is in the follow-up. Make sure you all have a organized way on how you're going to follow up with your leads, right? Don't just talk to a person and they say, we're not looking to sell right now, maybe later down the road, and just throw away that lead. No, put that lead in a month, 2-month follow-up sequence. I like to create different tabs on my follow-up spreadsheet, like 2 months, a month, a week, daily follow-ups. And I put my different leads according to those folders, and then I have different times that I'm going to follow up with those leads. So I hope you all really enjoyed this video and have a great Thanksgiving. Next video will come out this Friday, but remember, you all, put yourself in front of sellers. That's like the number one thing in this business. Talking to motivated sellers. Put yourself in front of cash buyers. Talk with them, build rapport with them, add value to their lives. Know what they're looking for, and in turn, they will gladly buy your deals if it's according to the buying criteria of investors around your area. Put yourself in front of investors, in front of wholesalers. Go to these meetups. Network. Squad up, like they like to say. Number 4, follow up. Follow up with all of your prospects, of all of your sellers, because that's what actually makes you money in this business. Be sure to subscribe, comment down below, and like this video, and I'll talk to you all later.